Hello, my name's Chase Sylvia.
My name is Vince Casey.
Today we're just going to be taking you guys through what a typical track practice looks like. We're going to start with some drills and then go into what a jump day would look like for us. So we're going to teach you guys how to do long jump and shovel jump today. We start every practice with some warm-ups to prevent injuries and get us ready for the day. Here we see Vincent Casey doing some knee to chest pulls, and here we see some ankle pulls to stretch our quads. These are Frankensteins to get the hamstrings. We have side-to-side lunges to stretch the groin area. This is closing the gate to open up the hips and prevent injury in that region. All of these exercises are to prevent injury, so it's important that we do them right and slowly. These are high knees, butt kickers, and here we see A skips. Notice how his legs are going straight up and straight down, contrary to B skips, where you see here where you're snapping the leg down and driving the heel back. These are pogos to get our tendons and muscles ready for the jump day ahead of us. And these are skipping for height. This is working on our takeoff for long jump. And for more of a triple jump oriented warm-up, we have long skips. Long jump. You see I stand behind Vince and I give him a push, and general rule, whatever foot he lands on or puts in front of him is going to be the foot he jumps off of. And the next step in the long jump is figuring out your mark, or how far back you are from the board, so that when you run down the runway you hit the board at the same place every time. Here we're going to have his feet planted on the board. You want your toes fully on the board, as we see here with Vince. And you're just going to run back, and the way we get our mark is it's 7 steps back from the runway where he started. And the way we count our steps is you go from every so he's a right-footed jumper, so he jumps off his right foot, and so for every right step he plants with his foot, that is considered a step. So we do 7 of those back, and his mark, I believe, is at 110 feet back from the runway right now. Now we go into some drills for warm-ups for getting ready for the long jump day. We see him doing, we call it scoots, off of the edge of the pit. These are to work on collapsing your feet when you land in the sand, which is to maximize distance. So we see him just pulling his heels to his butt and replacing his butt with his feet in the sand. Then we can move into some broad jumps. This is working on our landing, so we're incorporating what we just did into the next step. You can see that there. He gets about 10 feet, which is pretty far. Then we move into pop-ups, which is working on our takeoff. Really notice how his last 2 steps are shorter than the rest. You want those last 2 steps to be shorter because it puts you in a good position to get a lot of height off the board. Alright, then we're going to see him combine both of those last 2 steps, the takeoff and the landing. And now we move into some drills. We usually do these before, actually, so you can do these before or after, it doesn't really matter. But this is working on what I mentioned earlier, the last 2 steps being quicker. So he's just doing a gallop, working on the fast 1-2 of the step. And this is the second drill, same concept. You're doing a heel to toe skip and then a fast 1-2 with your feet.